Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Miami Heat. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Knicks, sitting fourth in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And of course, there's the Heat. They're currently in the 10th spot.
Well, right now for New York, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. John Collins out there with Jared Allen. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Flagg. And it's Henderson in at the point. And for the Knicks, they've got Russell Westbrook, OG Anunoby out there with Shepherd. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Allen outside. Pass to Henderson. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
And he knocks down the first one.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Henderson hits them both. Here's Wallace. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Now Westbrook. And here's Shepherd for 3. The rebound by Allen. Pass to DeRozan. Henderson outside. And here's Flagg outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Westbrook taking his time here. Rejected by Allen.
Timely swat by the big man Allen. He knows his team depends on him to defend the basket.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Shepherd. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, not the start they were looking for, but they finally got their first field goal.
Let's check in with our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Ali. Shepherd. And it's Miami with a rebound.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
And here's Flagg outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he maybe looked really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Wembanyama. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player, and the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Outside Anunoby. 11 feet out. The rebound by Allen.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost them that time.
Henderson scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Yeah, what you love about Anunoby is his toughness and work ethic. When he's out there, he's going to play hard every second.
New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes a first. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Heat trail by 3. And here's Henderson. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Whoa, scoot. What a move.
Outside Wembanyama. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 8.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Collins outside. Henderson outside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Westbrook. It's stolen by Henderson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
And this is game 2 of the NBA Cup tournament for both of these teams here in the group play round.
Yeah, in this NBA Cup format, every single game counts. So a win here for either of these squads is essential to keep them in the hunt moving forward.
Westbrook can't hit. Heat trail by 3. Allen outside. Miami moving it around. Pass to Flag. Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Wallace outside. Here's Shepherd. Collins defending. Now here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Allen. New York again can't hit.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Pass to Henderson. Back to Allen. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Henderson outside. Here's DeRozan. Sent back.
You're protecting the paint. OG Anunoby, a menace on defense.
Shot left block. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for Miami. They trail by 3. Pass to DeRozan. Six on the shot clock. Miami needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Miami.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now Westbrook. Back to Wallace. Right side, Wembanyama. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Heat trail by 3. Pass to Henderson. DeRozan outside. Here's Flag. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And there's the screen. Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wallace. Westbrook against Henderson. Wallace's shot is good.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick and roll execution.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A big group substitution here for New York. Andre Drummond is checked in for Anunoby. Klay Thompson comes in for Shepard. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wallace. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Russell Westbrook. New York on D. It's a 5-point game. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Porter pulls it in. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Dunn, he's checked in for Miami.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Collins. Wembanyama, no good.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Collins passes to Henderson. And here is DeRozan. Collins with a screen on Porter. Collins outside. No good with the triple. New York leading by 4. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Jones against Henderson. Jacks up a 3. Collins inside. He's scoreless, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line. You take a look at the Knicks. They won their first group stage game. A nice beginning to their NBA Cup journey.
Well, they have a tremendous opportunity tonight. A 2-0 start means they are on their way to the knockout rounds. Having this game at home is big.
And now talking about how things are going for the Miami Heat, they wanted to start off strong in this tournament, and they did just that.
Yeah, when you talk to these guys, winning game 1 of the NBA Cup has given them a lot of confidence. Now let's see if they can keep it rolling on the road.
Here's Jones. Miami making their last shot. Outside Porter. Pass to Thompson. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you so much. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." PA?
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Yeah, Tyus Jones, very opportunistic in scoring inside.
Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by New York. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Scoot Henderson.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
That free throw, no good.
They're really not doing themselves any favors picking up this many fouls so early.
Good on the second one.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Now here's Jerome. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Out left to the wing. Pass to Rizachet. From outside the arc. The Knicks pull it in. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Victor was right to get aggressive inside, and he earned the foul call.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And the words generational talent get thrown around, but Wembanyama is all that and more.
Miami making a switch here. George is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And here in the first, they really are hitting their free throws.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Done. The pass to Bailey. Uses the glass on the layup.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Wembanyama. 29 points for him last game against Orlando. Five to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wembanyama's got 18 points in the game. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Oh, wow. Oh, man. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. New York out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They're working themselves to the line, using great fakes and getting into the body of the shot blocker.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Rizachet out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Bailey, and it's Barrenjay in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Jerome. Pass to Rizachet. Oh, a terrific squat!
The timing from Porter Jr. on the rejection, you couldn't ask for better defense from him.
Knicks leading by 4. Jones feels it out. Thompson outside. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you. Right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup. Well, you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Jerome passes to Bailey. Back to Jerome. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, a little background on the NBA Cup tournament this game is part of. It traces its origins back to the WNBA Commissioner's Cup.
Yeah, the WNBA was set to feature the in-season tournament in 2020, but the pandemic delayed that start until 2021. Since then, it's been a wild success, and the NBA decided to run one of their own.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And it's Jones with the ball for the Knicks. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Wood outside. Pass to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Down low. Here's Dunn. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Porter with it. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Count that one. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Pass to Bailey. On the wing, Rizachet takes the 3. Thompson pulls it in. Knicks leading by 3. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. New York working the ball around now. Wood passes to Jones. Porter from outside. They get it again. Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a chance to see the rookie leaderboard in the steals department. Cooper Flagg, #1.
And the level of activity he brings to the defensive end is special. For a rookie to be this dialed in and grabbing this many steals, it's really impressive.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Dunn outside. He drops it from range. Dunn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Porter. Wood, a screen on DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Dunn. Floats one up. The Knicks pull it in. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
A comeback like that one, so late in the game against a tough opponent, I doubt anybody saw that one coming.
Now here's Jones. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
Now here's Porter. From deep. And the jam by Drummond.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Back to Henderson. Drills it from deep. Henderson's got 8 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Jones. Pass to Thompson. Wood outside. Drummond passes to Wood. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Jones misses. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. DeRozan against Porter. Thompson, a screen on DeRozan. And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for New York. Allen, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Flag. Yet to see a basket. Picked it! And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And that one good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
The ideal fast break option. Westbrook plays with energy and explosion in the open court.
Pass to DeRozan. Fires from deep. The Knicks with the rebound. Now Wallace. Over to the wing. Here's Shepherd. Clock at 6. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
John Collins checked in for Allen. New York leading by 4. Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. Anunoby on the wing. Here's Flag. Anunoby covering. Pass to Rizachet. Now DeRozan. Watched by Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. And here's Flag outside. And again, no good by Miami.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Back to Westbrook. And here's Shepherd for 3. Collins with the rebound. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. DeRozan outside. Back to Henderson. The 3-ball. Sinks the tray. Henderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. To the paint. Ball stolen. Wallace with it. Henderson picks him up. New York working the ball around now. Wembanyama, screen on DeRozan. Over to the left wing. Here's the floater. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 1. Knocks it loose. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Wembanyama. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Heat have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Right side, Risache. And the layup is good off the glass. Risache's got 5 points.
Yeah, great look for Risache. Close in, gets it done.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside Risache. To the inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Nice pass by Risache. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Wallace outside. Anunoby on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Wallace. Here's Westbrook. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Henderson with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. Right side, Anunoby. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. The Heat have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. Oh, how about Victor? Gets there for the putback jam.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Dunn, he's checked in for Miami. Now keeping you up to date on the top rookies this season defensively. Here are the leaders among first-year players in blocks. Cooper Flagg is second.
Blocking ability like his is very coveted in the league, and he shows no fear clashing at the rim against experienced finishers.
Now here's Risache. He's covered closely. Count it. Risache's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
To the middle. Here's Henderson. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. And now a 3-point Heat lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Westbrook outside. Wallace outside. Wembanyama down low, defended by Dunn. The fader. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Outside Rizachet. Pass to DeRozan. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for the Miami Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie, it was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Heat.
This bench, they've been destructive. High energy, attacking like torpedoes.
Rising from the depths, 20,000 points from under the sea.
I see where you're going, but check this out. Making big waves out there, Ernie.
Ooh, well done. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Well, it's demoralizing for the opponent. Those second chance opportunities really energize your team.
Here's Henderson. They've got Case and Wallace. Wembanyama out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Shepherd in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Allen. Here's Henderson. Here's DeRozan. No good there, off the double clutch.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
And here's Flagg outside, and it's New York with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The offensive rebound. Wallace, right side. Pass to Anunoby from the arc. Rebound, Miami.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Here's Allen, covered by Wembanyama, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Wembanyama. Westbrook with a screen on Allen. Wembanyama on the move, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
He's been getting to the line, now his 6th trip.
And I love how he's earned his share of points at the line tonight, not wasting his chances at all.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Heat. The lead is 2. Throws it up high, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And making the game just look easy. Allen is a fantastic alley-oop target given his length and timing.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Miami leading by 4. DeRozan outside. Collins against Westbrook. Pass to DeRozan. Fires the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, high-effort play by DeRozan. I mean, his ability to absorb the foul and still put up the shot, magnificent.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, numbers from the free throw line for DeRozan have only improved as his career has gone on.
And he nails the third. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Westbrook outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got 31.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Flag. Collins a screen. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. DeRozan outside. Allen with a screen on Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Inside.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only 1 of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
To the left wing. And he's going for the oop here. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 3-point Heat lead.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
The rebound by Allen. Heat leading by 3. Collins left side. Pass to Flag. Now here's DeRozan. Pounded by Westbrook. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Miami making a switch here. Reese checked in. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Now here's Westbrook. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Pass to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Now here's Westbrook. Clock is at 3. Puts up a deep 3. And they recover it. Pass to Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wembanyama's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Now here's Collins. Outside Rizachet to win the cold spell. Miami, no good that time either.
This is definitely not how they envision starting the second half.
Here's Wembanyama. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Miami, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Henderson outside. Pass to DeRozan. Five to shoot. High arcing shot. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
Clutch buckets. He's paid.
Oh, wow.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
And a chance for us to show you this season's top scorers. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
To the right side. Westbrook outside. They set the screen. No good on the triple. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Rizachet. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Miami making a switch here. Jerome's checked in. Now here's Westbrook. And here's Wembanyama. Collins defending. Back to Westbrook. Over Henderson. Westbrook gets the bucket. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
Just an elite decision maker. Westbrook makes strong reads in the pick and roll.
Pass to Collins. Jerome, a screen on Wembanyama. Back to Jerome. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. Now here's Anunoby. Defense right on him. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Jerome. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. Westbrook can't hit. Miami trailing. Pass to Flag. Now Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Here's Shepherd. New York working the ball around now. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Wallace outside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Pass to Rizachet. Oh, there's the alley. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest, putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Jones with the ball, picked up by Jerome. Here's Flagg. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Outside for Henderson. Misses the three.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you have to push Wood out of the paint, or else you're sometimes forced to foul him.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Jerome passes to Collins. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Collins has got 8 here in this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Jerome against Jones. Thompson outside. Launches it. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
I don't think anyone has ever gotten it off quicker than Klay Thompson.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Miami. One of the all-time great shooters, Tim. Klay Thompson has put on some legendary shooting displays.
Well, B.A., he has a picture-perfect shooting stroke, and when he gets it going, it's almost like he can't miss no matter what the defense does to stop him.
Pass to Drummond. The three from Thompson. And the jam by Drummond.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Now here's Drummond. Porter from outside. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The Heat making a switch here. Jerome against Jones. Pass to Rizachet. No good. Unable to win this run.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Here's Porter. Rebound by the Heat. Now Jerome. Back to Dunn. Now Rizachet. On the wing, DeRozan. Too easy for DeRozan.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Jerome against Jones. Pass to Wood. Outside for Porter. Drummond to screen on DeRozan. It's tipped. Done with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And here is Thompson. Three-pointer. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Up and over Porter. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
On the wing, Thompson. Over Rizachet. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for New York. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for Miami. Bailey out there with Rizachet. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dunn in at the center position, filling out the middle.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Jerome. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Oh, Drummond with the block. And here's Jones. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Releases. Rebounded by Bailey. Miami trailing. To the paint. And Anunoby gets it to go. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Jerome with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Trying to close out, you got to know who's hot and who's not.
Bailey, the pass to Jerome. Now Rizachet, defended by Thompson. Rizachet with the ball, working on Thompson. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Bailey. New York again can't hit. The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Dunn. He nails it, and we're tied.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And New York has possession. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy touch.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Jerome passes to DeRozan. Here's the pick. Pass to Bailey. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists. And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Jerome against Jones. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn. New York on D. 2-point game. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score.
Pass to Drummond. Thompson outside. Launches a 3, and it's Miami with a rebound. DeRozan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bailey. Jerome outside. To take the lead. And the layup is up and in. Jerome's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So for Miami, John Collins checked in for Bailey. Flag comes in for Risache. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Jerome. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. And he drops it in from the low post. Wembanyama's got 45 points.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Henderson outside. Collins outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Anunoby covering. 4 on the clock. With the fadeaway. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Here's Henderson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Henderson. For the Knicks, Wallace, he's checked in for Drummond, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Jones. Henderson hits them both. Wembanyama with it. Pass to Anunoby. And it's rejected. Collins with it. Now Thompson defending. Now Allen. Thompson with a steal. The three is up. Klay Thompson, a killer from the corner.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
Pass to Flag. Henderson outside. There's a screen from downtown. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Westbrook, the pass to Anunoby. Right side, Wembanyama. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Inside. And he's going for the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. Now here's Henderson. Pass to DeRozan. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Heat trail by 3. Oh, get up, DeMar. He's still got it.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
Here's Thompson, and it's New York scoring again.
He is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
DeRozan passes to Henderson. Collins, high post. Clock at 6. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. New York leading by 3. From deep, Wembanyama. And it's Flag with a rebound. Flag's got 6 rebounds here tonight. DeRozan finds Henderson. Down low. Kicks it to DeRozan. Henderson outside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoot, young man, scoot.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Now Westbrook. The release. Oh, the shot is off. Miami has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now Collins. Now Allen. They double team Allen. Here's Henderson to take the lead. It's money from deep.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
This is Westbrook's competitive drive being the difference maker. He never, ever backs down.
Here's Collins. Flag fires. Can't hit it.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Now Wembanyama. Outside Anunoby. Jacks up a three. Allen rips down the board.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now Henderson. On the wing, DeRozan. Pounded by Westbrook. Here's Flag. Takes a three. Wembanyama rips down the board. He fires. Hits yet again. Wow! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. DeRozan down low. Watched by Wallace. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Westbrook. Now Wembanyama. The 17-footer. That's what he wanted.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throw.
DeRozan. Wembanyama rips down the board.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
And so this one belongs to the Knicks. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Russell, this was a high-level back-and-forth basketball game. What's the mentality that got you the win?
We're going to get it. We're going to compete at a high level.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.